so I guess I don't have to not say.
Yeah, oh, yes. It was.
But, yeah, you had a nice little fling going on with your on-screen son.
Yes, for quite some time. Yeah, it was a very lovely time. Very lovely time. Unfortunately, had he been 20 years older, I'd been 20 years younger, would have made, in my mind, a difference. To him, it made no difference. It still hasn't. But, I don't know.
It's nothing but a number. Just saying.
Yeah, you got it.
It's nothing but a number. That's all it is.
You're absolutely right. If I think about it now, and of course you're absolutely right. But, and he, men being men, some people at a certain age want a trophy on their arm. And I don't know. I think I was thinking more with my head than my heart. And so, anyway, it works the way it works. Whether it was right or wrong, I don't know. Probably it was wrong not to have carried through on it. I don't know. We never know because it didn't, But I'm very fond of him. To this day, we talk, and he's very kind, very considerate.
That's good. It never ruined any friendship.
No,
relationship.
Not at all.
Very good.
No, not at all. He has a farm north of here, and he has these ducks that are just incredible. I just sent a couple of pictures of them. They're just majestic and fantastic, and just so marvelous in them. They bite you at any given moment, but just some beautiful stuff. And he still writes. I think he's doing some of Randy Travis right now, something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
There's another artist that didn't particularly care for younger women, and he married an older woman. So there you are. What can I tell you?
There you are.
But I made my decision, my darling. There it was. There it was.
And there it was.
And there it was. Still is. There it was.
You open up a lot more in the book too, and about alcohol and sexual abuse too. How has that affected future relationships, if I can ask that?
Well, what it does is educate you to the fact that, when I was up as an old man, and the next time I'm a teenager and a budding other teenager who, I loved it when his mother beat the bejesus out of him. I reveled in it. What did it do to him? That's more important. No, it just, that's a fact. It's out there. There are people like that. And that's not like all people, And it was explained beautifully to me by my mother. And, that shouldn't affect other men. But, however, what is so amazing, you meet another kind of man who I met, which is in the book, and then
right.
You never say, why me, but you say to yourself, what am I attracting here?
Yes.
I used to think, am I going to be punished for something I'm going to do? Because I haven't done anything yet. And I just, it has made me selective, let's put it like that. It's made me, it hasn't made me leery of. It simply is selective of who I would be happy with and who I wouldn't be happy with.
Right.
And, no, I don't think it had anything to do with my choices or not taking on different subjects. I don't think it really had anything to do with decisions I've made whatsoever. I just know that I know men very well. There are some that are controlled, and others who simply are like anything that has to procreate. or through their madness, whatever it is they're doing. The older person in that case was, carried away by this insatiable desire to try and rape somebody.
Wow.
Just to get his gun off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts out being attracted to somebody that runs into something that's maniacal.
Right.
That's all,
Right.
And you just have to be, you have to be selective in who you trust. You can't just say, yeah, okay, let's go for this, let's do this, And that's what I did growing up. And then I met the master of them all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'd have rather been threatened to be hit by a board.
Wow.
And on the other hand, I'd be in jail for killing somebody.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
sometimes, yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that amazing? I think maybe if that's anything that had any effect on me was that, if you even start to become physical with me, then I'm I set in motion to kill. I mean, not even maim. It's like the police say, if you got a gun, you're going to shoot to kill.
Right.
And an intruder comes in your house, don't say, please go away or I will kill you. Just say, go away because I'm killing you.
Mm-hmm.
And and I think that is rule of thumb and very good advice. Very good advice. Sounds a little bit tough, but I think that's what we need nowadays, to get a little bit tougher.
I think so now, more so
Yeah.
now than before, especially with what's going on in the world today. I mean,
Well, yeah, but I understand the very thing that I make my living off of is the thing that tells them it's okay.
right.
Because everything they see, I'm not kidding you, just at random, one evening, just rotate, get your remote out,
Mm-hmm.
and almost every station that you will turn to, the guns are blaring and the cowboys are shooting and somebody's choking somebody. Somebody's, you don't hear anybody. Then you hit the comedians and you get a good one, thank God. But that's promoted there. It's promoted there, and the news will show it. All will be shown. Now, this person that, had he not shot himself, would be alive 5 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
And, at the rate of, I don't know what, that's putting in special situations where it costs the taxpayer $1,000 a day. How it can be that expensive, I don't know. I'd rather check him into Waldorf. With one bodyguard. But you know what I'm saying. It's we don't have any rules. You can do anything now. We are a multiple society, culture. You had that when this country was first established. We had that, but however, they all came together and said we are Americans. And today, they come back and they say we've come to claim what our ancestors were too dumb to do, or whatever. That please don't anybody challenge you or me or send nasty letters about that statement. What I'm simply saying is, when you come here, be prepared to be an American.
Right.
Like your heritage, but at the same time, I can't go to Italy and say, now, this is the way it's going to be, folks. Because
Right.
I had an Italian uncle, and I like everybody learning about cultures. I like that. But I like us to be us. I'd like each of them to be them. And respect. And there's going to be some evil ones, dark ones. There are people who do believe in selling off 250,000 of their people in order to maintain their position. Those, I think they're easy to kill off. And and yes, help democracy spread. But right now we are so thin that we have no respect. We're powerful, But however, we're so powerful that it's going to take 3 generations to pay off how powerful we're supposed to be.
Right.
So I think a little bit of understanding, a little bit of respect, and I don't know, when the thing at Christmas time, peace, world peace, I say we're just peace. You're never going to have that kind of peace, but a working relationship with other countries.
Okay, I'll go with that. Okay.
A working relationship. Here's to a working relationship with all peoples, all nations. You know, an appreciation for other countries. And there's some that are just, you know, let's face it, are totally, they're beyond explanation of carrying out the kind of treatment to their countrymen. I mean, it's like the Dark Ages, but that's through a lot of work and a lot of talks and understanding and raising the bar a little bit and hoping that they will join it. But, you know, to sit high on a mountaintop on Christmas Eve and the stars are shining brightly and there's peace everywhere. Everybody who celebrates that, whatever their religion, and respecting that, it should simply be, let there be a working relationship with all people. I'm not always going to see somebody's side of something, then they're going to see mine.
Right.
They're not going to come to mine, and I'm not going to go to theirs, but respect them for theirs, and they have a certain amount of discipline in their beliefs. That's what brings peace, you know. So anyway, now that I've given you my sermon for the day.
You have given me your sermon, and you have given me your sermon and life stories of the day, which I very much appreciate, and I would love if you would give me more sermons and life lessons on this again.
Well, my darling, I'd love to any time.
I would love to have you back. I would love to have you back. This was fun. I was gushing a little bit. It's fine, because I am a Jeanne Cooper K. Chancellor fan, so I'm allowed to gush at you, and I'm going to.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I've worked very hard for your gushing.
Here is to 40 years at the Young and Restless, which will be celebrated next year. Many, many more years to come, and many more years for Kay in Genoa City. So, Jeanne Cooper, everybody, thank you so much. I
God
appreciate
bless.
it.
Thank you. We have a great, great holiday.
You too.
And
yes.
Have a working peace with everyone you know.
Have a working peace. Definitely.
All right.
Take care.
God bless.
Many thanks to Jeanne Cooper for stopping by the podcast today. You could pick up her memoir, Not Young, Still Restless, at your local Barnes & Noble store, as well as Amazon.com. That's it for me for right now. I'm Neville J. Lee, making sure you get the latest buzz with Buzzworthy Radio by simply logging on to our website at buzzworthy.urradio.com, following us on Twitter at Buzzworthy Radio, as well as liking us on Facebook. I want to take a moment right now and basically say that my heart goes out to all the families and friends, everybody who was involved in the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. A tragedy struck these little children's lives and their families. How to cope with that, I can't even imagine what these parents are going through. My heart goes out to every single one of them. To the 22 kids who were slashed in Beijing by a man for God knows what reason. My heart goes out to you too, because you did not have to go through that. No one needs to go through that, especially innocent children who have done nothing wrong in this world except going to a school just to learn during this time of the year where they're about to see Santa Claus. This happens to them. They have to now worry about this. They have to worry about if this is going to happen another day. This did not need to happen. None of this needed to happen. None of it. To the adults who did their damnedest to save the kids in Sandy Hook Elementary School and lost their lives doing so, I want to thank you for doing your damnedest to protect those kids. And God knows, I know I speak for myself and myself only. But I will miss you. I did not know you, but we will